purifying my decks of any impurities. No negative energies. Hey, how's it going? No negative energies, no negative entities. I declare and I decree. Ashe. Oh shit. Hey y'all. Someone may have recently was working on a project. Yeah, trust, divine timing, fulfillment, all right? Contracts also as well, and commitments. Do I got a man? No, I don't. No. Nope, nope, nope. But someone may have recently, because I was also hearing end world hunger, okay, also as well here. So somebody may have recently helped with some sort of food drive recently. Or this may be something that you're thinking about doing for the winter season for the homeless. Thank you. You know, sometimes people just be in their single season, and my person just hasn't came yet. That's just what it is. My person just hasn't came yet. They will find me. They will. They will find me. They will find me. I'm not going to go looking for them. They will come to me. Not I'll find you. Y'all be funny over here on YouTube, I tell you. Y'all be funny. There'll be no filter over here. All right, let's see what's going on in the collective energy. You too, thank you. Sunshine. Okay, the sun energy. There is some happiness and joy here for the collective. All right, if you've been feeling like you just haven't been able to really find your peace, that is starting to be you know, on the horizon is what I'm picking up on. You know, and happiness is also what you make it also as well. So, you know, if you haven't been feeling like you have been, you know, in the best of spirits and happy and joy, you know, there's some time to maybe, you know, figure out what actually makes you happy also as well. How are you able to bring your own peace in your own environment, in your own world here? Yeah. Some sort of ending that happened here, okay? I'm seeing 10-10. But there's some sort of ending here that may have happened. Someone could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, some sort of ending. Something happened here, and it's like on to new beginnings is what I'm picking up on. Like it's like whatever this is that ended, it was meant to end. Some sort of toxic situation is what I'm picking up on. Yeah. Left you trapped. Some of you could be self-sabotaging also as well. Like you, yeah, some sort of sneakiness. Yeah, there's a love offer coming in, or there's someone going towards someone for love here. 8-11 as I look up. You can be seeing angel numbers ending in 11. All right. This has to do with new beginnings and your manifestations also as well. You can be seeing 11-11. You may want to also check the recent upload, the live upload that I recently posted of 11-11 was my recent post. But there was some sort of sneakiness that was going on here. Okay, somebody was betraying somebody, keeping you kind of in this like self-sabotaging energy. Like this is something to where you may have kind of felt like, because that 2 of Cups came out, so it's like this may be something to where you felt like you didn't want to deal, you know, with any type of love situation anymore. But it's like love is actually what you really want. Okay, also as well. Yeah, you want some legacy. Like I said, something to where you made it feel like you wasn't sure if you wanted to have love anymore because of whatever this backstab betrayal was. Hey, how's it going, Juan? But whatever this backstab and this betrayal was, you know, this is something to where, you know, you felt like you may have not wanted to trust anyone anymore. But you know, this is something to where you're needing to just release that energy, because something to where it's on the rise. Because I just seen 919 also as well, which is a mirrored number. So someone is in, you know, going to be getting in touch with their soulmate. All right. Someone who's going to reflect the same energy that you reflect back also as well. They're going to mirror the like the heart space that you have is what I'm picking up on. Yeah. Some sort of sacrifices. Like this is the energy to where you keep like holding on to this lack, you know, like it's like, but Spirit wants you to let this go. Like quit holding on to this like sabotage energy. There's just no need to hold on to it anymore. Yeah, Spirit said that's the truth. There's no need to hold on to it anymore, Spirit said. This is the clarity card. All right. And this is a 10 of Cups, which is happiness, ultimate fulfillment, a happy home, you know, emotionally fulfilling. So whatever this is, you know, you may be in a space to where you feel like you, like I said, you don't feel like you can have a happy home because of all the, you know, toxic relationships that you may have been in. But at the end of the day, you know, Spirit is saying there's some sort of clarity that you received, and there's a clarity here that you're able justice on the bottom of the deck also as well. Yeah, 10-10. Okay, you be seeing 10-10. So it's like this is something to where, you know, you went through a lot of rough situations, a lot of rough relationships. Okay, someone could have dealt with 10 partners. Okay, but just a lot of partners is what I'm picking up on. It's like just partner after partner. It's been just dead end relationships. And this is something to where Spirit's bringing you justice of bringing your person in, all right? Or your person's coming towards you, you know, or whatever the case may be. But whatever this is being able to open yourself back up to love, even though you have, you know, dealt with the wrong people, okay? Like, it's like, this is something to where you try to keep yourself, like, out of this love, but it's like, you find yourself back in love, you know? Like, it's like, it's something that, you know, is in you. It's not on you. Like, it's like you keep on escaping something, but it's like, you just haven't ran into the right person. Okay, or you may have ran into the right person and you just fumbled it in a sense, or just you're scared, you know. So it's like, you know, open your heart up. Open up your heart. When you continue to go into relationships, yeah, this is a collective. When you continue to go into relationships that are, you know, you start over with your past, you know, that's already starting at a rocky foundation, because you want to be able to give people clean slates, you know, just as well as you may want a clean slate with, you know, with somebody also as well. But if you're already going towards like a relationship and holding baggage because of your past and what your past did to you, this Two of Cups keeps coming out. This Two of Cups keeps coming out. This is love. Love is coming up here. All right, someone's definitely about to be receiving some sort of love. But someone's going to be receiving some sort of love here, okay? Or you have a love offer, or you want to give a love offer, you want to love, but like I said, it's something that you may be working on. All right, you may be working on your finances here. Yeah, it's a manifestation. Someone's manifesting a new partnership, and it's here. 333 is significant. Yeah, 333 is significant. It's aligned. You're being aligned with your person, your soulmate, your twin flame, or whatever this is. Love keeps coming out here. Yeah, but you may be too focused on this past. Like, too focused on this past of this betrayal. This is both like sneaky card energy. So it's like you may be too focused on the past. And you're seeing 555 also as well. Yeah, this is something to where it's going to be equal give and take. Like I said, the Three of Wands, 333 was what you may be seeing here. But it's like, it's something to where you're too focused on who did you wrong. And it's like you're afraid to move forward to this manifestation, because it's like, what if they do me wrong? You know, like, what if I do them wrong? What if this, what if that? And it's just like, you're worried too much about this. Spirit's showing you exactly who your person is. For somebody, okay? That's not for everyone, but for someone, you already know who your person is. Yeah, but you're too much worried about these illusions and these tower moments, like as if, what if this is going to happen? What if this is going to happen? And it's like you're projecting, in a sense. You know, you're creating a negative energy surrounding this love that you continue to manifest. So it's like you also feel in denial. Like, someone's in denial about what they truly want and what they desire. Like, it's like, you know, you desire love. Like, that's why you keep getting into situations. You keep getting into love situations. But it's like you're in denial about it. And some people just could have not really been up to the standard that you really kind of wanted. You know, and it's like you may kind of realize now, like, what you actually want in a partner, like in a person, you know, and just over time, it's kind of just like just somebody there in the past. Like, in the past, you may have been in a space to where it's just like somebody was just there, and it's like it wasn't necessarily fulfilling. So it's like now you understand and realize what you actually truly want in a person, you know. So you got to see those past relationships as something that was just kind of practice, in a sense, okay? Because that's the whole point of experiencing, you know. Yeah, you got to see this as, you know, practice, or just experiences, you know, things that just kind of was, you know, left behind because it wasn't really meant to be, you know. So this could be something that you may be, you know, having some sort of higher learning about also as well, Taurus energy. All right. Someone could be a teacher also as well, or whatever. You could be teaching something also. It doesn't have to be like school teaching, but the Hierophant also is a teacher. All right, so this could be something to where you are teaching something also, or you're just being taught a lesson at this time, okay? Or like I said, these different relationships brought you different lessons. Yeah, exactly. They brought you different lessons. You know, they all had to come down for you to realize what your foundation was going to be with the ultimate happiness and the ultimate fulfillment. Okay, someone may be having 2 children also as well here. Okay, for someone, you're going to grow old with your person. This is actually going to be the person that you spend the rest of your life with. What's this 8 of Pentacles energy over here? What's this 8 of Pentacles? King of Cups. There's a masculine that's working on his finances. Okay? You could be the masculine that's working on your finances, but this is a masculine that's working on your finances right now. What else? Yeah. You're in your head, okay? Maybe not getting a lot of sleep. You need to get some rest. Stop worrying about things. Relax. Everything's going to be okay. Yeah. You're worried about whoever this person is that may be floating around in the background that you may have been dealing with, okay, with the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who was very, they may have been very attractive on the outside, but it's like their attitude, the way they carry themselves is not attractive. Like, it's like one of those things to where it's like pretty on the outside, ugly on the inside energy. Yeah. That's why you put an end to it. You let it go. The sirens just started going off, okay? You can be hearing sirens a lot also as well, okay? But whatever this is, you found out that somebody was very much sneaky, betraying, like backstab energy. They wasn't who they said they was. Yeah, you trusted your intuition with this. Yeah, there was a third party here. Yeah, it brought some sort of ending here. Somebody was dealing with somebody behind the scenes. Someone was cheating, all right? You couldn't trust them, yeah. With this Knight of Wands energy. This Knight of Wands energy fell into the 2 of Cups and to the Magician. So this is something to where this relationship was very much in and out. Like, it's like kind of to where it's like in a sense to where someone cheats on someone, you know, I cheat on you, you cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? You lying to me, I'm lying to him type of energy. Like, they're lying with each other, okay? You may not have let go of, like, you know, someone may have not let go of player tendencies, or someone may not have let go of, like, you know, entertaining tendencies also as well, to where it's like these relationships wasn't necessarily yeah, with the Empress and the Queen of Cups here, these relationships wasn't really serious in a sense. Like, it's like it portrayed as being serious, but it's like the energy that was on the outside or that was behind it wasn't necessarily serious, because if it was really serious, then you wouldn't be cheating on each other, okay? Or someone wouldn't have been doing all this cheating, you know, if it was actually serious. But it's like there was something that was missing is what I'm picking up on. Something was missing. It wasn't true love. Yeah, it wasn't true love. That's why you let this go. Like this burden. It's like a burden that you gotta let go of. I'm hearing somebody just be doing shit. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, somebody just be doing shit. Like, you just be getting in relationships, just be getting in relationships. Like, and it's like some of these may have not even just even happened to where it's like you wanted it to happen that way, but it's like, it was like, why not? You know, like, what? It's like, what? Why not? Let me just go ahead and do this. You know, whatever the case may be. This could have been someone who just kind of wanted, like, consistent, you know, consistent sex, okay, with this Ace of Wands energy. You know, you was using your wand a lot, all right? Especially with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is usually a player, okay? Knight of Wands is usually someone who be in and out, all right? Using that stick, all right? So someone wanted to use that stick for you know, just to have it in the house and also to be able to do whatever you want to do with it. Is what I'm picking up on. Like it's like something to where it's like you may kind of keep certain people around. That's what it is, okay? So it's like you may deal with like one person in particular so that you can have, like, someone has a high sex drive. Like, it's like you have a high sex drive, so you deal with one person in particular, and then, you know, a little bit of feelings get caught, but it's like it's really not that serious really to you, because it's like they don't check off all the boxes that you want. Like, it's like they check off like maybe 3 and say you got like about 7, okay? You know, it's like, it's still like these 4 boxes that you ain't really checking off. So it's like, I'm not really gonna be too committed at this time. Like, it's like I'm not gonna commit right now, you know, because it's like these other boxes aren't really checked off. Someone's very particular. Someone's very particular on what they want. And it's like, that is absolutely okay. You know, people try to make it seem like, you know, people have too much of high standards or they'll never find what they want, you know, but it's like when your person is your person, your person is your person, you know, and you'll know that. And most of the time your person is going to just automatically check off all the boxes that you know, that you, or most of the boxes that you have, you know, because they're curated for you, you know, they're your person. So this is why, you know, Spirit may have ushered in, you know, rebellion energy, and also this, this was literally energy to where you wasn't really wanting these people, okay? Like, it's just, they just was there. And this was impulse action, because the Knight of Swords is very impulsive. So it's like, this was impulse action to where it's like I said, it's impulse. That's why I said someone just be doing shit. Like, someone just be doing shit. It's just like, we can see where it goes, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you're very, like I said, it's just that very, like, it's not, it don't hold no substance, all right? It just really don't. And then it's like then you kind of get irritated by the fact of that you entertained it for so long, you know, to where you get the ick also as well. Someone gets the ick about people, you know, that you deal with. Yeah, with this Knight of Pentacles falling in the struggle, it's like, you could be successful, but it's like, you got to turn this upright, okay? Because it's like, if it's this way, it's like it can go either way. It could either be non-successful or I can be successful, but it's like you're in the middle or whatever. So it's like, that's why the relationship, that's why the relationship it didn't end well. It kept you juggling. Like, you know, it's like tossing and turning, you know, juggling this energy. It's like, kind of like, what do I do? Do I do something? Do I not do something? Do I commit? Do I not commit? You know what I'm saying? Do I take this relationship serious? Do I not take this relationship serious? But it's like, all in all, it's like you didn't necessarily want to have this serious relationship, because like I said, they didn't check off the boxes. Yeah, Queen of Swords energy. It's like they didn't have the structure, or they didn't have the, you know, just, they didn't have it. That's just really what it is. With this new start, I feel like this is somebody, like I said, someone's very particular, and it's like you either got it or you don't got it type of energy. It's like you either got it or you don't got it. And I feel like that's why you've kind of felt unsatisfied in these relationships, because it's like you feel like you would have a certain spark. Like, it's like you feel like you would have a certain spark, you would have this certain feeling, you know, for someone who actually you want to be, you know, committed to. And it's like, that's what's actually kept you in the energy of not settling also as well. So you can see that as a good thing. You know, it's kind of like one of those things to where Spirit has saved you, especially with this Justice here. Yeah, like I said, someone wants someone who pours back into them the same way that they pour out to them. Someone wants someone who literally like matches their energy in a sense, okay? And it's like you dealt with people that haven't really matched your energy. That's why I said you feel like, you know, like you just know you would know the connection or not. Like, that's the one right there. Like, that's the one right there. You are being protected. You're being protected. All right, this could also be for someone who may not have had kids, but you may think that you can't have kids, but you know, you're able to have kids. You're just meant to have kids with the right person, okay? This could also be someone who, just like I said, never really fully committed to someone, you know, or if you committed to someone, it's just like you kind of still was out doing your own thing, you know, and this is something to where you was being protected, you know, because there was a point in time to where your angels knew that you was going to come across the person that you was meant to be with. So it's like the whole reason why is why you, exactly with the Eight of Wands energy, you felt like you couldn't get serious with certain people because you wasn't really meant to be serious with these people. So you can kind of see it as a good thing. You know, it's like you may, you know, someone may be beating themselves up about it, but it's like you can, yeah, someone's beating themselves up about it for sure. For sure, you're beating yourself up about it with this self-sabotage and also energy. But you know, you can see it as a good thing because it's like your manifestations, the things that you actually wanted is actually coming within a person. Like I said, this Two of Cups energy, it's like you're both going to feel what you want to feel here in this energy. Okay, someone's going to literally be, like I said, grow old with someone. It's going to be the love that you want. I'm hearing that song by Erykah Badu and Common, Love of My Life. Love of my life, you are my friend. Yeah, you got to trust your intuition about this love situation. You're going to feel it. You're gonna definitely feel it in your spirit. You're gonna feel it in your soul. You're gonna feel it in your heart. Somebody might try to run away from this energy. You may have already tried to run away from it, but it's not. It's like you keep on feeling this soul calling. Exactly, because you know it's the 10 of Pentacles. You know this is going to be successful, but it's like you're scared of it. You're scared because of 10-10. This is 10-10. So it's like you're scared of it because you've had these endings, and it's like, oh, is it too good? Like, it's like, if it's too good, it's like you don't want to fuck it up, or hopefully there's nothing that fucks up with this energy, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, if you sometimes, like, someone's feeling like it's just too good to be true in a sense also as well. But this is your legacy. This is a legacy. Okay? Yeah, someone's definitely trying to run. Emperor. This is a masculine. A masculine, you have a new start here. You got a new cycle that's going on. And it's like you're stepping into this power. That's why you may be feeling a little bit emotional here also as well. This is why the Queen of Pentacles, she's very successful, you know, or very, you know, stable, grounded also as well here, okay? Especially with the Empress out here also as well. The Empress was out here, but the Angels is here. The Angels is trying to pour this cup into you, but you're scared of this new start. What else is going on with collective? What else is going on with the collective? Yeah. Someone's getting a higher self activation here. Your higher self is activating, okay? So you're moving on. Someone went through a recent ego death here, so it's like your higher self is ushering you to your higher version of yourself. That's why it feels so, you know, scary in a sense, because it's like you're ushering into a new version of yourself now. It's like you're growing up now in a sense. Like it's like you're doing grown-up things, you know, committing to things that you never, you know, followed through with. And that's what's happening at this time. Divine timing. This is divine timing. It says trust. Trust the process. Trust in what you're being shown at this time, okay? You're being shown exactly what you need to be shown. Butterflies is significant. The color blue is significant also as well. Yeah, Mercury. Throat chakra, the color blue. Yeah, you need to speak up for yourself. Messages, all right, travel, communication. You know, Mercury rules communication. So, you know, someone may need to speak up for themselves. You maybe need to speak up, whatever it is that you need to speak up. Yeah, unexpected. Because this hit you unexpectedly. Hold on, let me move this up. But this hit you unexpectedly, this storm, okay? It says unexpected and storms. Whatever this was, this cycle that had to close out, okay? It was unexpected. And you see how she has this butterfly over her mouth here. You know, butterfly symbolizes transformation. It symbolizes rebirth here also as well. So, you know, whatever this unexpected storm was, you know, you didn't even see this coming. It came out of nowhere. You know, and that's usually how it happens. You know, when you're going through a transformation, you know, and you're closing out certain cycles, or spirit hits you with a certain cycle, it happens out of nowhere, okay? It's like you never see it coming. It's like all of a sudden, you know, you're no longer interested in the things that you was once interested in. You know, it's like all of a sudden, you know, a soulmate might come and pop in your life, and it's like, hey, what's up? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, what? Like, what's all happening here? But it's like, it's because spirit is here, okay? It's because there's a certain type of activation that's going on. But with this transformation, with this, you know, butterfly of rebirth over this mouth, you know, this is, like I said, someone may need to speak up. You may need to speak your emotions or your feelings here. That's part of your transformation. It's part of your rebirth, is to speak up for yourself also as well. Okay, especially with communication that came out. So heavy on communication. Someone needs to self-worth. Exactly. Self-worth. Expectations. I'm hearing a closed mouth don't get fed. Okay, and it don't. All right, and it don't. A closed mouth does not get fed. All right. Yeah, nostalgia. Could be having some sort of memories popping up, or you just kind of have some, you know, in some dreams in a daze, or you're daydreaming in a sense. Okay, fantasizing, whatever this is. All right, get your head out of the clouds also as well. Yeah, limitations and fears. That's all it is. It's fears. You're literally fearful of these. You're limiting yourself. Okay. And so it's like you need to take yourself out of this energy and avoidance. Exactly. Avoidance, attachment, and twin flame. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. Twin flame, avoidance, detachment, cold, distant. Okay. Like I said, somebody's afraid. You're being detached and avoidant of what you're being shown. Someone's being shown who their person is, their actual true twin flame, their actual true soulmate. Like I said, and it's like it literally came out, but it's like you're literally detached, you're cold, you're avoiding something, you're scared, you know, you won't speak up, you know, when you're needing to speak up here, you're limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself because you don't believe in, you know, you having a new, you know, divine timing, you're not trusting this of what it is. You've activated something already, you've came into your higher self. Your higher self is trying to usher you, but you keep on pushing back. Like, it's like you're getting pulled, but you keep pushing back. Like, no, not right now. But it's like, but spirit's like, right now. Like, literally right now. Okay. What else here? Yeah. Time out. You had a little time out here because someone was going through some sort of deception and you had to get purified. Look at this man in the water, okay? So it's like water can be very significant. You may need to submerge yourself in some water. You may want to take a spiritual bath. But whatever this is here, there was some sort of deception, some sort of temptation. Like, it's like this energy to where somebody was just watching, like, and it's not even just somebody, like it's like multiple people. Like it's an entity that's like using people also as well, to where it's like, let me just tempt this person. And it's like, and spirit had to put you into timeout. Okay, spirit had to put you into timeout because you was being too tempted by tempting energy. And this tempting energy, this temptation wasn't going anywhere. Like I said, it's just dead in relationships, to where you were being in a space to where there was relationships that just wasn't doing anything. There was just temptation. Yeah, earth sign. Okay, you can be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could have been dealing with earth sign energy, but whatever this is, you know, you've been going through some sort of temptation, and there's a need for you to, that's why spirit took you out of the energy. Okay, yeah, closed off. Yeah, fragmented and rejected. You went through the dark night of the soul. You're going through some sort of you're going through a rebirth here. Okay, so your fears are showing up. Your fears are literally not facing you. Your fears are coming up at the door, to where it's like they're facing you at this time. They want you to face these fears. Especially with this, like I said, this, whatever this fear is, it's reaching out to grab you. Like, this is you right here, and it's like this hand. You see this hand? It's like your fear is reaching out to grab you, but it's like you're at a stalemate. It's like, what do I do? I'm getting froze. Like, I'm freezing up here, but it's like you're freezing up, but it's like spirit's like, activate what you need to activate at this time. Okay, yeah, apology on the bottom of the deck here also as well. Someone's been thinking about some things. They've been wanting to receive some sort of forgiveness also as well. You may want to forgive yourself also. Okay, you may want to forgive yourself because someone's holding on to some sort of shame, some sort of pain here. Okay, this is why you may be feeling this sense of avoidant. Okay, someone may be really kind of paying close attention. Someone may be trying to pay really close attention here also as well, okay? Like, it's like someone, like I said, someone knows who their person is, and it's like you just keep watching and seeing what you got going on, but it's like it's already there. It's already there, okay? Yeah, with this separation energy, longing, okay? It's like you're longing for something. You keep on watching, you know, to see what's going to happen. But it's like you're the person that's supposed to make it happen. Exactly. You're the person that's supposed to make it happen with this compassion and nurture energy. Justice on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, closed off, resistance, guarded. Yeah, you're feeling too guarded. You need to let go of this resistance. You're resisting what's being shown to you. One more. Yeah, attraction. Attraction. Yeah, like I said, there's an attraction here. There's a pull. There's a magnetic pull. You know, with this energy. Yeah, truth and expression. I can't make this shit up. Truth and expression. You're needing to express your truth. Yeah, but you over here trying to camouflage yourself, all right? But it's like... you over here trying to camouflage yourself, okay? But you ain't being able to do that, all right? Because that's exactly why this attraction keeps popping up, all right? It's magnetic, okay? Bottom of the deck, they closed it up, okay? Close the deck. Loyalty on the bottom of the deck. Like I said, you may be worried about feeling like you're not really sure if you can trust, but loyalty is here, all right, on the bottom of the deck here. Family. As I split the deck. That's funny. Thank you, Cynthia. Family on the bottom of the deck. Exactly. Like I said, somebody knows. Somebody knows, or you're, you know, whatever this is, you're needing to trust at this time, you know, this loyalty energy, because there's a family that's, you know, that you are meant to start here. You know, you're getting a new start around a love life. Yeah, only you. Someone may be afraid that someone's going to be cheating in a sense, or someone may be afraid that someone's going to get cheated on. You may be afraid that you may, you know, that someone's not going to be loyal, but they are, okay? They only want you. They're only devoted to you when you come into contact with this person. This is not going to be a shallow relationship. This is a relationship that's on the depths of things. It's not shallow like the other relationships that you you know, involved yourself with. This is a deep relation, a deep connection. Yeah, but you keep on escaping. Only you is popping out again. Only you. But see, you keep escaping here. It's like you keep running away, you keep avoiding. Someone has an avoidant attachment style, because whatever this is, you avoid things when they get too deep. And it's like, this is why you don't really, like someone, like I said, someone didn't really fully commit because you didn't want to be in too deep. Because it's like you're afraid. So it's like, that's what avoidant energy does sometimes. Because like when avoidant energy comes across something to where it's like deeper, penetrates deeper, it's like they run after that. But it's like you still have a longing. Okay, that distance that came out, you still have like a, yeah, breaking point thinking also as well. Yeah, it's like a longing that you just feel like you can't necessarily, you know, crack in a sense. Because it's like one of those things to where it's like, when it comes to avoidings, yeah, silence, stonewall, frozen. This is a lot of avoidant energy. But you got possibilities here. You got all these possibilities. But you're closing yourself off from your own opportunities. But whatever this is, you know, when it comes to avoidant energy, avoidance will, like, they'll avoid you to where it's like say for instance, like people ghost, or you'll ghost somebody, or you'll stop talking to somebody, or you won't, you know, whatever it is. And it's like you'll avoid it, but then it's like you want them to reach out to you. It's like you want to reach out to them, or you want them to reach out to you, or you actually want to make a relationship with somebody. Yeah, that's avoidant energy. I don't understand it, but you know, really, I'm going to talk about avoidant energy attachment style, and also, you know, anxious attachment style also as well. And then secure attachment style, because, you know, this is something, these are patterns that are learned from, a childhood, you know. So it's like with avoidant attachment style, they run because they don't feel safe enough, in a sense. So it's like whether that's not feeling safe enough with themselves, or it's not feeling safe enough with the person because they haven't decided to, you know, get deeper, or it's a point to where you don't trust that person because that person is not necessarily trustworthy, you know. So it's like one of those things to where you got to open yourself up to people that are actually trustworthy, because that's where you're not going to be running, because you got to open yourself onto it. You're on point from my lens. Thank you. And then so when it comes to anxious attachment style, you know, anxious attachment styles like to hold on. Like it's like they like to hold on really tight. You know, so it's like so they don't lose the grip. Like they like to have control. Like there was a point in time where like I have like sometimes it still kind of dips into it a little bit, you know, to where I sometimes I can be avoidant and I can be, you know, at anxious attachment sometimes, but I'm more so secure now because I understand where I am, and I've done the work a little bit. But I do get a little bit of anxious, you know, I get a little bit of the anxious attachment. And then sometimes I do run and I get flighty because it's like, don't play with me, you know. So I was like, it's just one of those things to where I be avoiding sometimes too. But, you know, it's just something that you got to be aware of, you know, and just kind of work through it, you know. Like it's not something to be afraid of, or not something to feel ashamed of, because everybody has their own traumas. It's just, are you actively working through your traumas, and are you aware of them? Because some people can be aware of the things that they have, but it's like they're not doing anything for it, you know. And it's just one of those things to where it's like, if you want to be a better person for one yourself, you know, or even also being a better person for your person, you know, it's just that's how you coexist with somebody, you know. It's like you coexist. What else here? I don't love the guy. I am avoiding that Aquarius. Now, what that Aquarius do, okay? Because I'm an Aquarius, all right? Anytime I hear something about Aquarius, it's like people hearing bad things about Aquarius. I'm like, no, it can never be. It can never be. But somebody needs to confess, okay? Confessions here. Someone needs to confess. Yeah, elusive. Yeah, like you're building your own web of shallowness. You're keeping yourself shallow. You're stressing your own self out. Like it's like you have all these little sticky notes. All right, someone may be writing sticky notes or whatever, or just kind of reminders. Someone's kind of writing certain things down. You know, maybe the downloads that you're getting or the signs that you're getting, and it's like you're writing all these down and everything, but it's like you're keeping it to yourself. It's like you're not really confessing what you need to confess here with the confessions. So you're keeping this shallow, like you're building you're creating your own web in front of yourself at this time. So it's like you're trapping yourself in a sense. Yeah, have faith. Have faith in the unknown. Yeah, because whoever this is, you're daydreaming, you're fantasizing of whatever this is. You know, nostalgia came out also as well. So there's like heavy like nostalgia, heavy fantasy, like heavy kind of seeing, you know, and sometimes our fantasies, our daydreams, it's spirit showing us. You're seeing it with your third eye. Like spirit showing you the life you can have. Exactly, peace. Spirit showing you the life that you can have with this peace energy, but you're too much in your pride and ego. Like I said, you're creating your own illusions. Like you're creating your own illusions, your own clouded judgment, because you keep being in this pride and ego. You won't let that ego down to be able to just do what you're needing to do, to confess whatever it is, to actually open yourself up to love. So it's like you're clouding your own judgment because you don't want to open yourself up and have this peace and this possibilities. I can't make it up. Second chance and twin flames. I'm not about to play with y'all. 33 as I look up also as well. 333 is significant. 456 is significant. 456 is steps ahead. Okay. Twin flame. Soulmate. Second chance. Someone's getting granted a second chance. You want this peace here? You want this peace and you want these possibilities? You got to do what you're supposed to do. Roll the dice. Okay. Take a chance. Gamble. Get out of this pride and ego. Twin flame done came out twice, and so did the Two of Cups. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of love energy. We'll pull the love oracle. Yeah, keep the door open. It says here, don't be so focused on a closed door. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones that are opening for you. Okay, I can't make it up. We've seen possibilities in the other deck, and this deck is pretty much talking about possibilities, which is keeping the door open. It's like, don't focus on the closed doors, which is the past. You closed that door already. You let that go. So it's like when you continue to, you're keeping that past door open, and then it's like there's a door that's ahead of you, and it's like, oh, like it's like possible. It's like all shiny. Like it's like, it's like a golden door. Like the sun is just, shining through it, and it's like butterflies is coming out, and it's just like, this is like a beautiful path that you can just go through. And it's just like, you keep looking back at this like old raggedy black door that just got nothing but darkness in it. It's like, you can't even see anything out in that door. You just see nothing but the darkness. And it's like, you're looking ahead, and it's just like, should I go back to the darkness or should I go to the light? Like, which one do you want to go? Make the effort, all right? Make the effort. It says here, this love is worth taking a risk. You are called to move forward. All right. If the message ain't messaging, it's messaging. All right. What else, your spirit? What else here? Letting go, and you are enough. Like I said, somebody needs to let go of this shame and this guilt, whatever it is that you feel as if you're not good enough. You need to let go of this old patterns. You need to let go of this past, whatever it is, you need to let that go, okay? It says here, if someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you, okay? So let go of this energy. You are enough. The person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. All right. And in a sense, it's not changing your full self for someone, but it's like, upgrading yourself in a sense. Okay. Because sometimes people do need to change out of their fucked up ways. All right. So don't take that as, face value in a sense. Okay. What else? Let go of the need of control also as well. Okay. It says here, allow this situation to unfold naturally also as well here. All right. You're overthinking here. All right. It says here, playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which aren't there even at first anyways. So it's like I said, this confusion, this web that you're building your own web, you're building your own clouded judgment because you keep playing these negative scenarios in your head. And a lot of times when we're going through a transformation, we're coming out of trauma and moving from past situations, it happens, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I still play negative scenarios in my head too. It's like, it's not going to be something to where it's like you're never going to have negative scenarios in your head. That's not how life is, okay? So it's like, but this is something to where you're putting more of the positivity, into your mind. Because if you keep on being in your negative, mindset, it's going to be a negative environment. It's going to be a negative outcome, versus someone who has a positive mindset, more positive, you're thinking more positive. It's going to be more of a positive outcome, especially if you're manifesting this. Like, this is a manifestation, so it's like you can't manifest out of fear. When you manifest out of fear, it's not something that's going to be long standing. It's not going to have longevity to it. But it's like when you're manifesting out of pure faith and trust, that right there, that you manifest something that is worthwhile. You manifest something that is longevity in a sense. Okay, it says here, open yourself to others and stay optimistic. All right, open yourself up to love. Quit being afraid of love. It's like you can still be afraid of love in a sense, because sometimes I am also, like, I'm not saying that I'm just like open arms completely and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I trust everyone, I trust everything, I'm ready to love. Like, no, you know, like it takes a while to trust somebody, you know, like we don't have to go into things 100% trusting somebody, you know. It's like, but we have to put forth the effort into wanting to trust someone also as well. Like, and also being able to have someone to, or, you know, show our level of trust. You know, trust is also earned. So it's like, you know, you can't just come out the blue just trusting somebody all the time. Like, that's just kind of, you know, that's just kind of what it is. All right. Earth sign energy again. All right. Your partner's sneaky link is your friend. All right. Your partner's sneaky link is your friend. Someone may be going to jail. All right. Also as well, 111 is significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is significant here. All right. Someone may be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What else here? Significant confirmations for the collective. First cousins, all right? Someone's first cousin, all right, is significant. Green light also as well. You're getting the green light. Your ancestors is sending you messages through music, all right? So when it comes to messages through music, sometimes it's the actual name title of the music. Sometimes it's the repetition of the song. You hear the song over and over. Especially with twin flame soulmate dynamic, you know, that is part of the telepathy. You know, the telepathy energy is, you know, music. They send you music, all right, through telepathy, spiritually. And then also sometimes it's the lyrics. So if you're hearing certain music over and over, you know, check out the lyrics and see what the lyrics are talking about, because you may be getting a message through your spirit team. They're sending you messages. Ancestors, you know, spirit guides, you know, spiritual, you know, connection. They send music through frequencies, okay? Or send, you know, messages through frequencies. So music is an actual frequency. So that's why you get messages also through music. Also music is connected with the psychic gift of clairaudient. So it's like when someone's clairaudient, they get messages through music. They get messages by just hearing certain things, you know, like for instance, I'm clairaudient, so I can hear, it sounds crazy, but it's like I hear the spirit, I hear my spirit team. So when you hear me say I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that, it's because I'm hearing an ancestor, I'm hearing a spirit guide that's telling me, you know, what to say in a sense. So that's called clairaudient. Leo is significant. All right, a Leo is significant. You are protected. All right, you are protected. Trying to come back to you. Someone's raggedy ex is coming, trying to come back. Someone's trying to spin the block. What else? Lies, lies, lies. All right, somebody's a liar. This ex is a liar. Yes, I'm listening to music. My shame. Someone's in the UK. All right, someone lives in the UK. Aliens is significant also as well here. All right, extraterrestrial, all right, energy. All right, aliens, for instance, like Lyrans, star seeds energy, like your galactic family, like your starseed family, like your universal family. All right, sneaky link. Somebody got a sneaky link. All right. This raggedy ex, whoever this raggedy ex is trying to come back to you, got a sneaky link. Excuse me, confirmation. Significant confirmations. Word of collective. All right, someone's been smoking a lot. Someone may need to kick back on smoking as much, okay? You may not need to smoke all the time now. Hiccups, and that's funny because I just had like a little one hiccup thing, okay? But this could be your body also telling you, like, you know, giving you confirmations also as well when it comes to hiccups. This could also be, you know, you just kind of going through the hiccups, you know, the emotions of, you know, life at this time. What else? Significant confirmations for the collective. I'm gonna take these. Someone's getting messages in their sleep. All right, or someone needs to get more sleep also as well here. It says on the bottom of this is also, yeah. All right, let me pick up this deck. It says on the bottom of sleep here, it says you are so close to your goal. And then behind that was 555. Okay, so you're seeing 555. This is change that's happening right now. Okay, yeah, get up off your ass. All right, someone's on their ass. You need to get up off your ass. All right, trees is significant also as well. You may need to go sit by a tree. You may be seeing things in the trees also. Okay, someone, like I said, is stoner energy, smoking a lot of tree. You may need to step back from smoking so much. Not saying that you have to completely stop, but it's like you may want to kind of, you know, step back from it. Because sometimes that can cause like fogginess and cloudiness also as well within your mind. Okay, yeah, dog. All right, someone may have a dog. Someone may be letting go of this dog energy. Someone may still have that dog in them. you need to let that go. All right. If you still got that dog in you, you need to let that go. All right. Date night also as well. Okay. So someone may want to set up some sort of date night energy. All right. Or someone may need to set up some sort of date night here. All right, it is Thursday, so I'm gonna pull a quick message here for money and see what's going on. Yes, I am seeing 555. Okay, confirmation, and then 555 on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm gonna pull money real quick, and then I'm gonna get off of here. If you want a personal reading, the personal readings is link is in the bio. If you want one while I'm on live, you can Cash App me $25.55. The link is in the bio for my Cash App and my PayPal. If you want a personal while I'm on live. Let's see what's going on with the money. Money. Today is a Jupiter day, so Jupiter is expansion and money also as well. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the money.